Hello everyone. Today we are going to be having an awesome time drawing an adorable creature. Alright, so to get started we need a pencil and paper. We are going to start by drawing a nice sized oval in the middle of the paper. Alright. Don't be afraid to erase as we are drawing lightly so that we can erase and not have ghost lines. Alright, then we are going to draw two lines that go straight down. So we're not actually going straight down, they kind of flare out a bit, but if you want to take it just straight down, you can do that too. It works either way. Alright, next we are going to draw a dome or half a circle, just like this. Alright, we're going to do two lines here like antennas. We're going to put circles. Oh my goodness, you can't see. Let me scoot that down. Alright, so we have our antennas and our circles. I'll give you a moment to be able to get caught up on that. I didn't realize my camera was blocking. I'm so sorry about that. Alright, next we are going to add one oval and another oval. And then we're going to do a line inside going whoosh, whoosh. Those are very technical terms, by the way. Alright, next we're going to do a line from here going inwards, and the same thing from here going inwards. Alright, then we're going to do a circle, circle, oval, and oval. Have you figured out what it is yet? It's a giraffe. Alright, so our giraffe is looking very naked at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to start down here by drawing the spots. Now the spots are not perfect circles and they're not perfect squares. They are organic shapes. You won't see all of the shapes for every single one of them. Alright, and when we get up here to the face, the spots get smaller around where the eye is. So there are some here. Like this. We'll do it on the other side. And I like to put a little tuft of hair for the giraffe's mane right here. And now we are ready to color. Now, when we are looking at an actual picture of a giraffe, there are two colors that are used. The first color is a brown. I had a brown crayon. Where did it go? I feel like it ran away on me. It's like when the crayons decided to quit. Isn't that sad? Okay, one moment. I do have another brown. Let me grab it. I am very curious as to where my brown actually went. Alright, so the spots are brown. So I'm going to outline my spots and color them in a nice shade of brown. But outside the spots, if we're looking at a cartoon drawing of a giraffe, it's normally yellow and brown. But if we're looking at a picture of a giraffe in real life, it might be more of a tannish, lighter shade of brown than it is yellow. You can use either when coloring in your giraffe. Alright, so we're going to be coloring the skin either a yellow or a tan or a lighter brown. And when I say lighter brown, I do mean a lighter shade of brown. Something like maybe this color. It's a little bit darker. And we would color in that space. Alright, we're going to come up here and we're going to do the same thing with this space. Coloring around where our spots are. Alright, so I've colored in all of the lighter color that I need. The rest of it I'm going to be doing with a brown. Alright, so we have this space right here. That's kind of like the bridge of the nose. And it would be a brown. We're taking our time to color in nice and neat. Now when you're coloring nice and dark and you're taking your time, sometimes our hand can start to cramp up. And what you want to do is when your hand starts to hurt, take a second, wiggle your fingers, give them a little shake. Because what it is you're putting so much pressure with your hand like this, and those muscles just aren't used to it. And the more you practice, the better, the longer you'll be able to color without it hurting. Getting a sketchbook or a coloring book, just work on coloring the pages, taking your time, being nice and neat and dark with it. And over time, you'll start to notice that you can color a lot more before your hand starts to hurt. This also applies to writing or drawing. Building up those muscles, just like if you're running. If you start running for the first time, you have to start off doing 1 lap or maybe 2 laps, and then you're feeling all sore. But if you quit running and say, well, this is too hard, then you're never going to be able to run that mile, because you have to build up those muscles to be able to do that. And the same thing goes with art. Or if you're learning your multiplications, it takes time and practice. You start off with your ones times tables and your zeros, and then your fives, or maybe you started with your twos, because those are easy to skip count. But the point is, it takes practice. You got to stick with it. If you give up, it's never going to get easier. You got to keep trying. I almost colored his eyeball brown. Isn't that silly? Now, in most pictures that I have seen of giraffes, the eye color is a black color. I haven't seen any pictures where you can see color in the iris to know what color they could be, because they always look just like they're black. So if you want to make your eyes a color like blue or green, you can, but you can also just do them black, and there's nothing wrong with that. Alright, we're almost done coloring all those spots. Alright, we got three more sections that need to be colored brown. This part of the ear, not the inside but the outside, we're going to color it brown. The mane is also going to be colored brown, but I'm going to go for a darker brown, just to add a little bit of interest. Oh, that's a really dark brown. That's okay. You can also use this really dark brown for the nostrils, or you can use a black here. And then this part of the nose, do a nice outline around it. And then we're going to color it in as I break my crayon. But the good thing about crayons is that even a broken crayon still colors, even if it is annoying. Alright, so we're going to color and a black for the eyes. And then we're going to color the background blue. Now I know most of your hands are probably hurting a lot right now, or you're tired, and that's okay. If you need to take a moment, you can always step away and come back. But we do want to finish out our picture with a beautiful blue sky. Make sure we're not going inside the giraffe with the blue. We want to make sure that our blue stays in the sky and not inside our giraffe. You don't have to color it color hard. You can do a light blue, apply a light pressure to it to color in those spaces. I find that it's a lot easier to cover more ground when you're doing a background like that. And the inside of the ears you can color pink or you can leave them white. That choice is yours. Ooh, careful not to ruffle up your paper. And the very last thing we need to do for our artwork is put our name in that bottom right hand corner. And there we have it, our cute little giraffe. I can't wait to see your creation. Bye guys.